Louis was kind enough to, first of all, several years ago, adopt one of our dogs from Bonaparte's retreat, and to let us bring some of our dogs here. So if you haven't checked out Bonaparte's retreat and the dogs we have there over there, and so this song is, I'm going to do a little rap here. This is a true story. This is a song about one of my dogs. Her name is Bella. But I have to tell you the backstory, which has to do with Bonaparte's retreat and how it came into being. And of course it came into being because of a dog that I had for 10 years named Bonaparte. He was a rescue dog that I got from Nashville, Humane. And he traveled with me on the bus. We went to Alaska. He went everywhere with me. He was my constant companion. I had him for 10 years, and he died pretty suddenly on me, and I went into a state of grief, and I didn't really think I'd ever get another dog. But I knew I had to do something with dogs, so one day I was looking out at my big flat backyard. I knew I wasn't going to put in a swimming pool because I'm a terrible swimmer. Wasn't going to be a tennis court because I'm even worse at tennis. So I thought I could build some dog runs. It seemed pretty obvious. And have a little rescue in my backyard and foster dogs from Nashville Humane. It's a great place where we got all our pets from, and it's a no-kill facility. If you haven't checked it out, it's pretty great. And so we started doing it. Bonaparte's retreat came into being, and we're going along pretty good, but I, for some reason, kept thinking about the dogs that had been unfortunate enough to end up across town in Metro Animal Control, which is sometimes called the dog pound. These dogs and cats have a very short period of time before they're, well, you know, they have names for it. Put to sleep sounds kind of nice. Euthanasia is another word they use. But, you know, it kind of sounds like a study of young people in the Far East. But really, it just means they run out of time. So I thought, maybe we should try to take one dog and see how it works out, and just adopt a dog from Metro and put him or her in our program. So I went over there. There's just so many wonderful dogs. A lot of black dogs because it's a dominant gene. And how do you pick? So I said to somebody that worked there, so which one is next for, you know? And they pointed to this big black lab mix of indeterminate age, just lying there. It's pretty placid, which is it's unusual because a lot of times when dogs have been there for a long period of time, or as long as they have, even if they're perfectly well-behaved dogs and well-balanced dogs, they go what they call kennel crazy, which means they become really aggressive, really freaked out, or they become depressed and just lie there, which means their chances of getting adopted are even slimmer. So anyway, I said, okay, I'll take her. I took her home and put her back there in the retreat in a dog run, which she promptly dug out of. So I had to put her in my backyard until I could get the dog run reinforced. She spent the whole time with her nose up to the glass door that led into my kitchen. So, suffice it to say, she ended up at the big house, and now she's my dog. So this is Bella's story, but it's also the story for all those wonderful dogs that are just waiting to be adopted. They're overlooked sometimes because they're just big and black, or kind of shaggy, or they're a little too old, or whatever, but I'll tell you,